I watched a couple of matches of you before this as well, but I would still like to ask you one question. Where were you? Like, why were you not famous at the international stage before this? Like, it isn't like you got that much better just like a couple of months ago. You must have been at that level almost for almost a year or maybe even more than that. Where were you?
Well, that was really my first opportunity to get kind of on the international stage. And honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't really know what level I was on. I mean, I had been tested against some great, fantastic opponents, but like Travis Bajan said it best, I'm good, but am I European good? And with me not ever having been over there or tested myself against an opponent of that nature, I really didn't know where I would stand. And I mean, Bozidar he's a beast, absolute beast. 5 times, I thought he's a 4-time world champion. I was wrong. 5-time world champion. And then I heard Coach Ray say, after I went back and rewatched the match on the commentary, I think he said 6. So, I mean, what an absolute animal, what a fierce competitor. And I'm just very thankful for the opportunity and him stepping up to the match with me being heavier. I mean, we agreed at 93 kilos as a weight limit. I ended up weighing in at 91. Okay. I'm not sure what he weighed in at, but there was a significant weight difference. So that definitely made a difference for sure. But I know he doesn't struggle with bigger opponents. He seems to just go through everybody he grips up with. But yeah, to be honest with you, yeah.
Your weight was 91 during the weigh-in. So how much exactly did you weigh when you actually competed on the table? Did you gain like 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds water weight?
Yeah, I would estimate around 95 kg.
Okay.
Before the match, maybe a little shy.
So overall, it was less than 10 kg difference, we would say. And according to weight cap, yes, 93 was the weight cap, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he was 85 kg.
85, yeah.
Right, 5. And right before the match, I was, like I said, I was probably a little 94 and a half, 95.
Yeah. So did you consider yourself, or maybe did you consider Bozidar as an underdog against you? Like, what was your mindset going into that match? How confident? Like, every arm wrestler has to say to the promoter, to the fans that, yeah, I think I'm going to win this match. But I don't believe this is always the right case. What exactly was going through your mind before that match?
From an unbiased standpoint, not trying to look at this match from not in my point of view. Yeah, I didn't think I was able to. When I accepted the match, I'm like, I have to bring out a different version of me. I have to get stronger. I have to get better, because I didn't think I was on that level. And then especially 2 days before, when we were signing T-shirts and posters, and Neil Pickup mentioned to my coach, Chad Silver, said, this guy would give a prime Rustam Babayev a good match. He may not win, but it would be close. And that was kind of the connection he was helping us draw. And then he was saying what he was doing with Todd Hutchins on the after table at, I think, East versus West 4. And I was just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, the power on this man must just be ridiculous, because again, you don't really see it in his physique, and his physique's not bad. Everybody's saying how he's not. I mean, how many arm wrestlers do we know that are great? That you don't have to look like a bodybuilder to be a great arm wrestler. And to be honest with you, when you're somebody who doesn't carry that big traditional athletic physique and you're doing what Bozidar's doing, that means you're doing something. That's even more impressive.
Mm-hmm. So going into that match, when exactly did you realize that you got this match? Was it during the first round when you went into a hook, or when you curled him in, when he tried to top roll? When exactly did you know that?
Yeah, when he went to top roll me and it didn't work, I was like, man, that was a very satisfying moment for me. I felt in control. And then when they reset us and we went inside and he was bottoming out on his surges and he couldn't get me anywhere, I felt very confident. Now, I will say this, a lot of people thought I was just toying with him and I could have pinned him at any time. That wasn't the case.
Yeah.
I mean, I was holding him, and don't get me wrong, I was comfortable in a defensive spot, but I don't know if you remember round 1, there was a time when I hit hard.
He didn't move.
He didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm thinking, look, if I'm comfortable playing defense, then I'm just going to play defense, because I might gas myself out trying to move him somewhere when he's not going to move. So that was, I felt very comfortable in the defensive position. My goal was just to kind of work into his hand a little bit and try to gas him that way. And I think for the most part, it pretty much worked. Plan executed.